Ah, could that have been any worse?
We saved some, but how many people are still in there? I'm gonna break Scarlet in half.
Hold on to that thought. It won't be long before we get another chance to go back in.
Next time we save as many as we can. I'm not stopping until they have to carry me out. Is it time yet?
No, Bram. Be patient. We can't go in too soon. The miasma has to dissipate first.
How come Marjorie's antidote isn't working anymore?
Seems Scarlet improved her recipe. She's an impressive alchemist.
Is there anything she doesn't do well?
Make friends?
Good point. Uh-huh.
I keep thinking back to Queen's Jubilee, when we saw Scarlet for the first time. She was a joke back then, compared to this. I see what you mean. She's not playing anymore, is she? No, she has a very sinister motive. No one goes to all this trouble for nothing. She must be expecting a huge reward. Yes, she must be.
Good to see you.
This could have been much worse if you hadn't figured out that her target was Lion's Arch. Between seeing the probe change and sorting through Scarlet's trash, you saved lives. I'm glad I could help. Ram and I were ready because you warned us. We evacuated a lot of citizens who'd be dead now. Between Scarlet's thugs murdering and the miasma choking them to death, it's ugly in there. Be ready, we're not done yet.
Hello, hello, hello.
I keep hearing the most terrible stories from the people coming out of Lion's Arch. Is it all true? Is Scarlet really responsible for all those deaths? Those and more. I set up Scruffy's hollow emitter to link with Vorp's assistant golems in the other evacuation camps. If it'll help, you can use him to see the recordings of what's going on. It'll help most if you stay safe here for now, but thanks. Indubitably. I'm a genius after all. And don't tell Vorp, okay? I mean it. Don't tell Vorp. I won't.
How can I help?
I spent 6 years building my store. It's all gone.
You're
Oof.
finally
Good
taking
hunting.
a break?
Turns out I got a volunteer.
Is that a golem?
Don't knock it. It doesn't sleep, doesn't need to eat, doesn't feel demoralized by dying patients. The thing just showed up wanting to help. At this point, I could use it.
Greetings, I am Helotron. I will be your designated health repair unit.
Oh no. No. I am not getting worked on by a machine.
Negative thinking impairs recuperation. Please remain calm. Now tell me where you are ailing.
Are you joking?
Does this unit match the appearance of a no-talent minstrel? Now report your injury status. Any delay could mean your expiration. Analyzing miasma aerosol.
You can do that?
Consortium programming offers basic analysis of chemical compounds. Analysis underway.
Can you find a cure?
For current late-stage patients, negative. However, infection appears to be counteracted by sub-aether harmonics in a localized energy field.
Where am I?
A Lion Guard field hospital.
Can barely breathe. Lungs and eyes feel on fire.
It'll pass. You need to take it easy. Now I need your name and unit for the records.
Drax Tenderstride, Private. 6th Harbor Detail.
That's fine, soldier. Get some rest. He'll be gone in an hour. Add his name to the list.
Dang. I've never been so happy to be overworked, caring for those you rescued. Never doubt that you saved many lives when Lion's Arch was attacked. How's everyone faring in the camp? We had a birth here last week. It's the first new life after Scarlet's rampage. And fewer patients are coming in. Such a welcome relief. Okay.
I am equipped with all basic social interactions.
Greetings. Scanning for injuries. Results. You are in nominal health. Diagnosis. You are not yet dead. Maintain this status for optimal existence. Thanks, I guess. Helotron, is that you? Correct and incorrect. Hohotron is a former designation. Current designation, Helotron. Health tip, consume fruits and vegetables for optimal health status. What are you doing out here? The unit is medically assisting the Lion Guard for the duration of the disaster. Health tip, decapitations reduce optimal health status. Uh-huh. They definitely do. You can do that. This unit's consortium programming contains a detailed medical and biological database. This unit can treat more than 421 types of injuries. Impressive, but why are you doing this? Previous data point had this unit in Scarlet's possession. This unit was blamed for Scarlet's actions and forced to perform recompensatory acts. So you want to prove you are your own golem, right? Correct. Using this unit's medical knowledge to aid anti-Scarlet forces is the most logical way to prove this unit's disloyalty to Scarlet. Wouldn't killing Scarlet be a better way? This unit possesses no combat data files. Fighting Scarlet would be a suboptimal approach. What do you know about the attack on Lion's Arch? This unit lacks current knowledge of Lion's Arch. Health tip, do not clean teeth with great swords. Good to know. Oh yeah, what was she saying? You can hear screaming from the city. I hear it in my sleep. I don't think I'll ever stop hearing it.
You don't scare me.
Have you seen a char named Tinderstride? He saved my life at the harbor. I haven't been able to find him. He's probably around here somewhere.
I serve Lion's Arch.
You're walking and talking. Good news. You're not about to die. If you need more medical aid, take a number. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Who are you? Lion Guard Healer Holloway, 2nd Medical Response Squad. Unless you have any more questions, I need to get back to my patients. What's going on here? Where have you been? That crazy plant, Scarlet, has bombed and gassed Lion's Arch. I can't begin to count the dead. I just know the wounded keep coming. What are they suffering from? Blunt force trauma from falling rubble, combat wounds, and minor burns. The worst is the miasma gas. It's killing 1 out of every 2 patients. Dang. Is there anything I can do? Most of the Lion Guard is either sick or dead, and people are still trapped in the city with that gas. They'll have a fighting chance if you can get them out. Tell me more about the gas. The few who survived said it's like being scraped from the inside out. They got a cough that'll haunt them until they die. And normal healing doesn't work. Most people were trapped in the city and breathed in so much of the gas that they're beyond my care. I can only make them comfortable. Let's see, what can I do? Tell me more. Yeah, I guess that's it.
How do you do?
I can't believe it. 1 minute, everything was fine. The next, the city was crumbling. Clara, is that you? Can't see. The gas burned my eyes. Oh, Clara. You survived. I thought I lost you. Oof.
How interesting.
I keep thinking I'm going to wake up back home, safe and warm in Lion's Arch. At least you're safe here.
Swell. You're talking.
Please do not think me rude, but I have much to do. Perhaps the Lion Guard will be better able to aid you. Okay.
Hello.
I can't thank you enough for that rescue, sailor. You made sure this old pirate found his way to safe harbor. If only the rest of the waters were so smooth. Are you alright? Depends on if we can save the city. I couldn't bear being the mariner who commanded, but lost the city his grandfather founded. I fear such a loss would sink me. What can I do? Set sail into the eye of the storm and free those shipwrecked in the city. I sent my Lion Guard detail to rescue citizens, but oh, those brave souls fighting to the last. How is Lion's Arch faring? Like all of its sails have been slit, Scarlet outflanked us and has the city in her clutches. Those who made it out have been blown to all corners, including the council. Yikes. Okay. Gold Claw. Oh my gosh. To see Lion's Arch burning, I fear the joy of the fight may have gone out of me. I once longed for the seduction of the blade, but now we have one more fight before I can pursue a life of love. A life of love? Are you sweet on anyone? I am sweet on the world. My scrumptiously curious friend. Outside of my Lion Guard duties, I write in my spare time. I write about a different kind of dance. Oh, yeah? You may see my books line the shelves one day, but today we must throw our sweating bodies into the fray, clashing together in the chaotic harmony of battle until our city is recaptured. Interesting.
Oh, traveler.
Worst thing about this camp is there's no alcohol. If I ever needed a drink, now's the time.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
Oh, hey, it's her. Greetings. Have you heard the warnings about the miasma? It's deadly. The Dermot Prior recommends against spending much time in it. What is she up to? We don't know, and we don't yet have an antidote. But rest assured, the Dermot Priory is leveraging all our resources to save as many lives as possible. Good to know. I suppose I should be grateful I'm alive, but this camp is wearing on my nerves. Could be worse.
All the dead Lion Guard they've been pulling out of the city.
Shh. Not around the civilians.
How are your endeavors progressing?
I had him in my arms the whole way. The moment I got here, they took my Roland from me to a mass grave. I couldn't even say goodbye. Oh.
Seek, and you shall find.
I don't know if I'll ever get home again. At least you're safe.
May the Six watch over you.
Why aren't the other cities coming to our aid? Balloons? Is that the best Affinity's reach can do? I don't know.
All prices are non-negotiable.
My business is ruined. I don't know how I'll cope with this. Joey, Nora...
I like it here.
I lost my wife to the gas. I almost wish I passed away with her. Oh. Oh, hey, it's this lady.
Me.
It's you. You came back. Warwick and Silma didn't think you'd see us again. Of course you would. You saved us. Oh, hey, I got something for you. What do you have for me? It's a drawing for good luck. Warwick did most of it, but we all contributed by, gathering supplies from all over the camp. Want it? I'll take one, but tone down the gathering before you get caught. Refugee child's drawing. You gain luck from it. Now go kick Scarlet in the butt. Wait, do Sylvari have butts? Yes, they do.
Are you here to purchase something?
3 generations of my family business up in smoke. Oop. My store went up in flames. I barely got out alive. So if I remember correctly... I should have listened to my sister and moved my business to Divinity's Reach. So it's gonna be up here, I believe. Yep. So behind Goldclaw. Lieutenant Goldclaw's resignation letter. Dear Captain Magnus, I regret to inform you that I, Lieutenant Snargle Goldclaw, would like to formally resign from the Lion Guard. As much as shining armor and acting as vigilant protector of the realm roused my sense of pride, seeing the violence that ensued today has shattered my faith. At my core I feel an emptiness and loss, blood everywhere. I've chosen another path, one that I know will supply the people with much needed joy as they recover from the calamities that befall them. I'm going to become a writer of love and words that express love, hugs for the people, a kiss for the lost. Good luck with the fights to come. While you attack our foes on foot, I will go for their hearts with the pen. Snargle Goldclaw. Okay. There are simple drawn diagrams attached to Scruffy's controls. This may be the hologram recording setup Timey mentioned. Access record set Bram's friend M and K. Several recording labels appear on the display. Leaving Lion's Arch.
I don't think we're gonna win this battle.
I know what you mean. For everyone we save, 3 more die. You can stay here if you'd like.
Not if you're going back in. We're a team.
Even if we only save 1 more, it's worth it.
Agreed.
You're cold.
Freezing.
Too bad you can't mesmer up a fur cloak to keep you warm.
I don't need one. I have you. Come on over here.
With pleasure.
So, when did you join the German Priory?
Shortly after I quit the guard. I knew I'd need to be able to tap a good source of information to be a detective.
I'm surprised you didn't choose the Order of Whispers.
Those rats? Nah. They're too secretive, even among themselves.
Besides, dressed as you are, I bet you stand out more at the Priory than among Whispers.
Exactly. Presentation is everything.
I wonder how Rox and Bram are doing.
Knowing them, they're probably happy as clams, tearing into aether blades or toxic crate.
I'm really glad we've all met. I have a good feeling about our little guild.
It was serendipity, perhaps. Or the gods may still be watching over us after all.
I choose to believe they are. Praise the Six. What was it like for you in the Ministry Guard?
It was a job like any other job, except I got to eat, sleep, and breathe it.
When did you join?
As soon as I was able. My father isn't nice like yours was, nor is my family wealthy.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. It is what it is.
Do you see your family?
My mother, yes, and my sisters. Not my father. Not if I can avoid it.
So, this is what it's like to have a mission. To be an adventurer. Danger. Risk.
You don't have to do this, sweetheart.
I know I don't. But being with you has made me want to be a better person. And this is what better people do.
You're already nigh perfect in my eyes.
Careful there, Miss Delacroix. You're gonna make me blush.
Looks like the miasma's clearing out. You sure you wouldn't rather stay here?
Not on your life. Where you go, I go.
Cass.
Come on, let's go save some people.
Okay, so that was Marjorie and Casimir. That was all of theirs. Let's do note to self coincidence. I think this Magnus and Keel. Captain wakes up.
Keel!
Right here.
Fort Mariner?
Fallen.
Damn. Need to get...
Rest, Magnus. You need to rest.
My eyes. What happened?
The medics could only save one. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Haven't had a good scar in ages. How are the Lion Guard
We've taken heavy losses and we're stretched thin, according to the runners going back and forth between the camps.
Send the word to nearby havens to donate whatever they can.
Already done. But it'll take days to get supplies back to the rally camps.
My other eye for a proper supply line.
Save that eye. I've got something up my sleeve.
Did the rest of the council make it out?
It was rough, but everyone evacuated. They're at camps to the north and east.
We have to get to them. We have to push back and retake the city. Ellen.
Right here.
Been thinking. I should have pushed the council more. I should have made them listen to you. Maybe I wouldn't have failed holding Fort Mariner.
Magnus, don't. We did all we could.
Hell of a thing, being right about an impending disaster. But we'll take back the fort, and the city.
And then put a boot upside Scarlet's head.
Damn right.
Blood type coast miscellaneous. Miasma symptoms.
3 more cases of the rattling cough. The sick aren't responding to standard healing incantations.
Collect sputum samples from the infected and bring them to the Red Labs immediately.
At once, Lightbringer. What should we do about the sick?
There's little we can do for them. Focus on gathering as much intelligence as we can. And don't call me Lightbringer. We're aid volunteers from Sparkfly Fen. Adhere to the cover.
Understood. The refugees keep mentioning a sky platform, with a drill burrowing for something in the harbors of Lion's Arch.
I'll let the Master know. Keep talking with the refugees. It'll have to do until we get operatives inside the city.
Other camps.
I've gotten confirmation of Priory and Vigil relief camps set up in Lornar's Pass and Gantaran Fields.
But we're still not getting word from our informants there. Odd.
Have the Preceptors deciphered Scarlet's true motive with Lion's Arch?
If they have, they haven't announced it. I imagine her erratic behavior is proving cryptic to traditional analysis.
See Lornar's Pass miscellaneous. Miasma effectiveness.
Strange. The gas weapon isn't the same as the nightmare pollen from the Kessex Hills Tower.
I could have sworn they'd be related.
I did too. This agent is far worse. It's corrosive on contact and lethal in large doses.
Any progress on a vaccine for the miasma?
None. It doesn't correspond to any known antitoxin.
What in Derman's name are we dealing with?
A climbing fatality rate for the refugees, and perhaps Scarlet's ultimate weapon.
I've been in touch with the Hylek, as you asked. They found the poison, in small doses, will work its way out of a survivor's body.
It's not wholly fatal? That's fantastic news!
It depends on the potency of the dose, and time exposed to the miasma.
When the wind shifts, we can assault Lion's Arch. Wait, how did the Hylek determine this?
They didn't tell me directly. I heard something about bonfires. Tell me, what did you see? What happened in the city?
Please,
I can't talk about it.
I know this is difficult, but you were an eyewitness. Please, share what you have seen.
Is this all you can think about right now? I lost my son. My only son. Put that in your scroll.
I didn't mean...
Go away! Now!
What?
They won't let me through the gate, not even in Scruffy. But if you see Scarlet, could you give her a message for me? What do you want me to say? Tell her that I'll be far more powerful than she ever will. And one day I'll find her and make her pay for all this. We'll see. You're safe if she doesn't know you exist. I'm not afraid of her. Much. Just stay here in the camp until this is over. It'll ease my mind. And let her home, Lady Vaverneck. It is with a heavy heart and as much empathy as I can squeeze onto this page that I inform you that my wife, your oldest daughter, died in the attack on Lion's Arch. I tried to get to her in time to get her out, but when I arrived at the bay, she was already gone. They told me that a wave caused by the drill swept her and her crew right in. No one could reach them in time. There was too much destruction. I have yet to recover the body. I'm writing to you from a camp just outside of the city, but I'm going back in, not just to find our beloved girl, my sweet Orla, but to fight back against this, to take back what is ours, and to establish peace that was taken from us. For Orla. For the lives that were taken, for the city that was just destroyed. Whatever happens next, just know that I loved your daughter. I know our love wasn't an easy thing to accept, but in the Pale Tree's name, your death will not go without justice. Be safe. We don't know what comes in the days ahead. Second-born Belthane. Aww. Let's Canuck. Please refrain from speaking with the prisoner. He's not supposed to be in contact with the public. What did he do? Months ago, the prisoner endangered hundreds of lives at South Sun Cove while claiming to be aiding exploited workers. Why is he out here? The Lion's Arch jail has been compromised due to Scarlet's invasion. This prisoner was evacuated as part of the General's citywide exodus. Cool. I'm gonna talk to him anyway. I dread what will happen to Lion's Arch. Scarlet's lunacy will stain the streets before she stopped, assuming she can be.
I warned Magnus. I warned Keel. I warned them all. I told them Scarlet was going to attack the city. Did the council listen? No. Because of them, your friends, your neighbors, dead. Now I know why he's Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed. He has the blood of all those innocent people in Lion's Arch on his hands.
Heaven Nashblade?
What is it? Shouldn't you be failing at your job somewhere?
You've been hereby conscripted to Lion Guard service under General Emergency Statute 14.
You're joking. Someone tell me this sorry idiot is playing a joke on me.
For the duration of the emergency, you and Black Lion trading post agents will act as deputy quartermasters, outfitting all active personnel.
And what if I refuse? What if I pull up stakes and leave you suckers in the dust?
Considering you are now technically a Lion Guard supply officer, desertion would mean confiscation of your wares and summary execution.
So, it's either get robbed blind by you Lion Guard or get hanged?
Firing squad, actually. And it's not you or us anymore, Quartermaster Nashblade. Speaking of which, we need 24 swords, a dozen axes, 20 shields, and 40 rifles.
Just tell me one thing. Keel, she's dead, right? Come on, give a guy good news.
She and Captain Magnus are at a relief camp to the south, and your deputizing was Captain Keel's idea.
Of course it was. So nice to see you.
More people would be alive if the council listened to me, but you got me out of in one piece. Let me make it up to you with something from my private stock. First you leave me to die, and now you're lying about warning the council. Call me a liar again, and I'll pull out your tongue and nail it to my nightstand. Marjorie, Casimir, and I deduced Lion's Arch was going to be the target, and we sent a message to Keel. What was your proof of Scarlet's attack? It made sense. She hit everywhere else. It was a matter of time. Good for you. You guessed a citywide massacre. Stop lying and stick to selling goods.
The enemy's in there. Why are we standing around with our weapons in our hands?
Save that energy. We'll be leading the charge just as soon as a gust pushes the miasma out to sea.
Damn miasma.
Are you in charge here?
You have a complaint? And I was having such a good day.
Official Seraph business, ma'am. We're looking for a golem. It's been,
You're kidding. I thought you were the first of a relief effort from Divinity's Reach, but you're here for a golem?
Have you seen one? Small, ovoid-shaped, 2 arms, hovers, sarcastic tone.
Yes, it's my backup medic.
You are ordered to hand over the golem immediately.
You want me to give over the only combat medic I have? Go eat your sword.
Orders are orders. The golem is wanted on an outstanding warrant.
What's the charge?
Aiding and abetting a known mass murderer, Scarlet Briar.
You're joking. No, I don't think you've ever joked in your life. God, I'll go find him.
This unit was summoned. How may I assist you?
These Seraphs say you helped Scarlet. Fess up. Is it true?
Negative.
It's lying. It was seen in Scarlet's presence when she attacked the Queen's Jubilee.
I was captured and forced into Scarlet's service. This unit has no loyalty to her.
See, now either help with the wounded or leave. We've got injured to treat.
It seems this golem left out a few crucial details, such as his being found guilty of aiding Scarlet.
You were found guilty of helping the psycho who's hammering our city?
Affirmative. However,
nothing. Get away from my patients. You're probably behind what put them here. Get out!
You heard the lady. Come with us. Now.
negative. I paid my debt to the people of Divinity's Reach. I raised thousands of gold for them during Winter's Day. I overheard Seraph talking about using this unit to...
Enough. Come along right now. You have nowhere to run.
Negative. I will find an alternate solution. This unit is no longer in your possession.
You want a
by
combat
for
chassis
input.
and an energy amplifier, but no weapons? What are you, crazy?
Logic circuits are nominal. Is this design feasible?
Yeah, the amplifier. That'll take a while. I'll be honest, never had a golem customer.
Will this irregular customer interaction delay delivery?
No, I don't usually ask this, but what's all this for? I mean, the line guard's watching me close. You ain't gonna kill us all in some golem uprising, right?
Negative. Non-hostile intent.
You better be right. This design of yours. You want to take a beating but not dish it out?
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be asking for payment in advance.
Error. I lack the sufficient funds.
Then go away. I don't work for free. Well, except for the Lion Guard these days. Damn that Keel.
Accessing pleading subroutine.
A begging golem. This ought to be a laugh.
This unit paid its debt to Divinity's Reach. The Seraph want to use me for an endless series of tasks. If I can aid in the assault against Scarlet, I calculate the act will earn goodwill and prove I am not her minion.
Sounds like the Seraph won't care. The Captain's Council might. Maybe we can come to some kind of arrangement.
It's almost that time. You ready, Bram?
Ready to kill some bad guys and save some innocents? Do you even have to ask?
I just like to hear you say it.
I'm ready.
Captain Magnus, the Bloody-Handed, Captains cancel Lion's Arch. We are taking back Lion's Arch. The Lion Guard have regrouped and are ready. With our allies from the Vigil, Dermot Priory, and the Order of Whispers, we will storm Lion's Arch, establish rally positions, cut down Scarlet's forces, and take the fight to Scarlet herself. After a year of suffering, invasion, and death at her hands, we have Scarlet right where we want her. Come to Lion's Arch with your rage and your best weapons. Show no mercy to Scarlet and her damned followers. Today begins a battle that will be sung about for years to come. Fight alongside me as we take back our city and wipe Scarlet off the face of Tyria forever. To battle, Captain Magnus, the Bloody-Handed.